啊，等一下。等一下。啊。 Yep, you're the only one. I mean, right now I'm just streaming and then see if, you know, why not do a stream? Yeah, man, because you know it's just boring when you're just playing it alone, and then maybe someone comes along, want to take a look at how I play. Yeah, you know, and probably learn something out of it. Nice, Grease. So you could actually see right here what's happening. It's although the only OP character that I have is the ninja, but the rest of them, the cards that I have, you know, among the top, they're just average or below average, man. I don't need to be stressful of yourself. So when you have an underpowered deck, always remember the tip is even I have an underpowered Titan. So what I do is use your Titan to kill pilots and do capture points. You can take a look at his pilots, level 15, 16. Look at his Titans, and yet I'm winning. Look at his drones, level 15. It's you know, when you spend too much money on it, you realize you do not have the skill for it. You gotta have, like, you start from bottom. I start from bottom. I work myself hard to realize I realize like what is, you know, to learn how to protect your pilot, every one of them, including like low level, low HPs like Ghost. You know, she's gonna be a damn good pilot if you're able to protect her. You know, learn to protect every individual pilot. That's how specific that I am and how I play. You know, my Titans as well, my base. Take a look around. So and you could see my deck. They're all, oh man, my own guild mate. That you're actually like very fast. You gotta be fast in this. Take a look around for like loophole, blind spots. Oh crap. Like, don't be afraid if you like didn't have a good start. You might start slow. It's okay, you know. Because at the end of the day, you'll be the one. After 2 minutes, they have this system reset. You know, some of them, they don't know how to play and then they just keep messing up. So I'm gonna just take a look at what points do I have left? 6552. Okay. I'm actually stopping at 7,200, and then after that, every day I'll be doing just my dailies till the Titan XP event, because that's gonna drain a lot of stuff. I don't really like game a lot. Oh man, why do I actually face a lot of my own characters? I mean my team members. I think they are really active right now. Send stuff. Oh, that guy just took out every one of them. take your time opening the Titanic cache. Don't use gold, don't use tokens, because you're just wasting your money if you're just opening your tokens like that. I know, I think it's like 24 hours, but yeah, don't do it. Just take its time. Yep, credits is more important. I always use my tokens. I just actually recently just exchanged 4,500 tokens into credits, into 100,000 credits. I use those credits to level up my pilots. It's gonna be costly. So yeah, so it's gonna be costly. So if you have tokens, because once you're gonna level up, don't use them to buy and open those cash. You see, right now I'm at 51k credits. My tokens is just very little, alright. And right now I'm actually having my personal achievement right now. I'm going to 1,000. Hopefully I reach 1,000 soon. Well, we're doing it live, bro. Live streaming. So once I've reached 7,200, I'm gonna stop, take a rest, prepare myself for Titan XP event. Oh, come on, man. Rub a little salt and it hurt. Well, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of advice. I got hurt in battles a lot. I'm not who I am today. I don't start out like in the first or at the top. I start out at the bottom. I haven't faced any tank titans all like weird squads. No. Probably the players probably the players are really good. They know what they're doing. Like you see this striker right here, never level up striker, alright? He is the most underpowered pilot ever. Right now you can see that the way that I deploy right now is more relaxing, like I don't care, because this guy right here, he's a bot. Alright, how do you distinguish yourself between a human player and a bot is bots usually deploy 5 seconds after you know, 5 seconds, then they start deploying the first card. And usually bots like in the front where you're having the joining match thing, it takes longer time to join the match. And another thing, it's like 90% of the time they don't use ninjas, but I have faced bots that use ninja, but that is really, really rare. So what's up with a deck if let's say you're underpowered? My advice is, if you're using a severely underpowered deck, you got to anticipate the moves that your enemy is gonna make. So 2 or 3 steps ahead of the enemy. Like learn to know what kind of cards the enemy is deploying, so you could at least like, you know, anticipate. like what I'm doing here, I'm doing the turret rush. But when do I do a turret rush? I do turret rush when I'm like 50, 60 points ahead of the enemy, and that's where I, you know, start not caring about my hard points. So the enemy, be it human or bot, they'll start trying to recapture your hard points, and when they do, that's where you keep on attacking the turret rush. If they're successfully defending their turret, you know, that's where you go back to capturing points. So I confuse them, I distract them. So what can they do? You know, how many energy or cards do they have to actually deploy out to, you know, stop two events happening at the same time? Well, of course, between point capturing and turret rush, I'm more of 70 to 80% point capturing, and then 20 to 30% I'm doing a turret rush. It totally depends on the points that the enemy has, and totally depends on the points that I have. All right. So being back in the beta period where during the first global launch, I'm the only war hero. I'm the only player that reached war hero. So that was the period where the insane AI were, and the worst deck that I actually have, that I faced, was a full level 20 deck, except the core scorch was at level 19, but it doesn't matter, it's still the same, and I won them by point capture. Now see, this is a AI. So having learned to have an underpowered deck, and you know, I have actually learned how to overtake and overcome more enemies more powerful than me. But of course, if you ask me if I lose, I do lose. You see, usually lose to AIs, because sometimes their deck is just too crazy. Or sometimes, you know, human players, they do something different. If they do something different, it's out of the norm, probably I'll lose. Or I'm tired, you know, because right here where I am, it's Asia time. So during the Pilot XP event, I actually did not really get any sleep. I went into US time, and that's why I actually, best combination pilot for lower levels, it's grunt cap. If you have a gunner, put a gunner, grunt cap, gunner, and grenader. All right. Send out, like for me, what I do, I will send out the gunner first. Grenader is good for flanking, or a far sight for point capture. Never send out, if you can observe the way that I play, never send out both players at the same time. Never. Alright. Always send out one first to take a look, and then you'll see that I'm gonna just take a look. No, don't use striker. You know, you could have no, because you have to think about, like, think far ahead when you have level up the tokens, the credits that you actually wasted just to level up your striker. Those coins, you could have just used them to actually you know, use them to actually level up someone else. I would say no for striker. You would use them. I rather you use them. Let me see what do I have on my list for lower levels players that does not have any legendary cards. In fact, in my video, my few previous videos, I actually did a video on battling a sim ninja player against that I'm not using a sim. All right. So here's the players that you should actually have if you are not using any sim or any. This one, Grand Cap, Grenader. All right. So no for striker. You could see my striker is at level 3. So you can use a Arc Bruiser, Steam Bruiser, or a Pyro Bruiser for something else, but not striker. Okay. It's fine that you know, if you have, so for Grenader, if you have a hollow, replace them. All right. Or if you have a ghost, replace her. All right. Swap. So why? The reason is because, and why not use Steam Bruiser instead? Take a look at this. She has a speed of 9. All right. It's the same. Both of them speed of 9, so they can do point captures really fast. Whereas for this guy, his speed is at 6, although he says boosts his movement speed, but it's only after a point capture, so no point when you can have a speed of 9 all the time. So for those not having a lower deck, if you have a Grand Cap, please by all means level up your Grand Cap. And this guy is going to be your trump card. So do not use him out in front in the first place, because he has an energy cost of 4. So send out those like energy low level 2s out to capture points first, alone, but not entirely alone. That Big Brother is always watching, that you can send down drops to help her, assist her along the way to do capturing. When you see characters like Sim Ninja, yes, that is the time when you send out the Grand Cap to deal with the sim. And at the same time, protect your Grand Cap with a drop. That's what I do. All my pilots, I will always protect them with a drop. Watch me, I'm gonna send out just ghosts. And take a look. See, and then I'll spy around. What cards does he have? He has a hollow, sniper. So I'm just gonna take out the soft sniper, and then you'll see the ninja will go down to take out the hollow. So initially I was using snipers, but I don't use snipers anymore because of the insane 8 eyes that I have. I don't use Reaper Baller as well, although I have one. You can actually take a look. Even though my ninja is at level 17, but it doesn't matter. A ninja can actually take out a brawler. Like, if let's say the brawler is earlier on it's at 8, my ninja is at 10, or the same level, can take out the same thing. I guess this is GG for King Mip, because partly because the matching up was uneven. System isn't really, giving any chances. They're not actually doing a match properly. Burn cards. Hang on a little while. I'm just gonna go back to my deck and I'm gonna show you for burn cards. Burn cards, most importantly, it's EMP. If you don't have an EMP, it's okay, but once you have an EMP, please equip yourself with an EMP, no matter what the level is for EMP. It's to stun the entire mob and entire OP mob. Alright, so definitely shield grunts, because they're very important in point capturing and recapturing. So if you don't have, if you have an underpowered one, my suggestion is specters instead of grunts. Alright, because grunts are kind of low level, so this is where I'm gonna put my watch carefully. Here's what I'm gonna put. So I'm gonna send, if I were to have a low level deck, Grenader, Grunt Cap, and Gunner. If you do not have a Gunner, Pyro. This is the optimum. Alright, for Titans, definitely a Strider. You notice that my Strider right now, it's just at level 11. I used to use dual Ronins until the introduction of drones. They're actually taking out my Arc Ronin plus my Arc Ronin. The attack speed is too low. Alright, so if you have a Ronin, please put on a Ronin. If you do not have, you can use an Atlas. Alright, and then Ion. Alright, if this guy, if you have a Core Ogre or Core Scorch, please by all means replace Ion with it, because they're really good at turret rush. Alright, so for burn cards right now, burn cards definitely have shield grunts, rocket grunts, and replace specters. Alright, so don't use depot. If you have a barrage, use a barrage. Okay, what is barrage for? Because whenever I play, I always think that the next opponent is going to be someone that's higher than me, OP as me. So they're going to have a mob mentality, or even if they don't have a mob mentality, you'll realize that they're, one by one, they're going to take down all your hard points, and they will form up a mob, So you could see that in my one of my videos. I actually battled Big Easy's whale. It's Madcap. So one of the thing that I did was he had a mob in between. That was the deciding factor. I threw an EMP, blast every one of them, and then I won the battle by capture points. Alright, so you could have a barrage right here. Alright, this is a no. It's too high cost. So my tactic, the way that I play, it's always like fast, and then always counteractive, to counter. Like I say, I don't use this guy because it's too costly. Anyone with a sim ninja, anyone with a drone can take that down. Alright, I'm not really a mine user, so if you are a pro mine user, you probably can beat me, right? Okay, so let me see, where do I have now? Right now, I'm just gonna unlock this stuffs. The thing about you guys in the middle or right at the bottom, it's fine. It's totally fine, because I'm not as lucky as you guys, because I'm already at the top. Those at the bottom, once they reach to another level, they rank up, they have a chance for legendary. You can just take a look at my pilots. The only legendary that I got, it's only the ninja, and that's all. So you guys actually have this front advantage right here, so you can get to unlock, legendary titans, legendary burn cards, legendary pilots. Work your way up. Although they are like low level, I'm like, oh man, keep on stuck at this level where I am, but it's fine. I was at where you are. I got stuck in your levels before. The way that I actually made myself up and probably increased by a few matches is because I gotta change my deck all the time. I don't take defeats like failures. Defeats are not failures. Defeats are failures only when you think it's a failure. Defeats are for you to understand what went wrong and how you should deal with it. Maybe you should change your deck. Maybe you're learning something else. That's how I deal with myself when I you know, which the deck that I have today, you could see it's, you know, some of them are underpowered, so you could see that I'm actually learning how to use the deck. And once I get the hang of it, you know, I will use the deck until probably, you know, I lose a little battle, and then I know that it's time for me to change the deck, or the developers had actually made the developers actually, you know, had new cards, and then it kind of forces me to change my deck. So why rocket grunts and shield grunts? Because if you could actually have the combination of rocket grunts and shield grunts, they are strong enough to actually take down pilots on their own. And the reason that why I say, you know, if you have an EMP, get the EMP. This is the reason. Here, I'm gonna show you. See, I directly send my pilot, my gunner right up, then followed by the EMP. Take a look at what he's doing right now. See that? Learn to protect every one of them. Don't just deploy for the sake that, oh no, he's taking out my, you know, he's capturing my capture points. He's winning. Sometimes you just have to let the Titan slip past you. Sometimes you just have to wait. Waiting doesn't mean you're losing. You can lose in the front, but as long as it's after 2 minutes, there is a boost, there is an energy boost. Make full use of the energy boost. It's gonna turn the tide around. Alright? If you're able to place them properly, you know, you're gonna win. You know, whenever I see warriors out, it's like that movie, Warriors, come out and play. Okay, he got a holo right there, so I'm gonna drop a ninja. This guy is a good mine user, but I believe my ghost is high level enough to not to die on that mine. See? Just gotta place that rocket grunts behind him. And yeah, there's one more thing that you guys should learn. Don't stare at things, okay? This guy is too dependent on supply depots. This is one of the reasons why I stopped using supply depots. Stop being dependent on supply depots. It'll make you like a drug addict, you know? Like without it, you're gonna lose. Hey, Mike. All good, man. Right now, I'm just going back up to legend, trying to work myself to legend, and then that's it, like for today at 7,200. So a little bit of tactics and advice. he sends out a Ronin. And then the Ronin turns back. But it's okay because I actually take over his capture points. A good substitution for EMP would be you can use barrage. What else? It's not really a good substitution for, you know, if you ain't gonna have EMP, you can start learning how to use arc mines. Placing arc mines is like a very tiny little EMP. Like very small, but the moment you have a, you know, you can use this guy, but the moment you have an EMP, please by all means get the EMP. You can actually get shuffles in between the market, and EMP it's the epic card, so the moment you see that on the market, please get them. Alright, use EMPs. EMPs are not for you to use regularly. It's like an emergency e-stop to stop the enemy from advancing, to kill off a lot of OP characters coming right at you. You got last resort, third guild, third top guild, number 3 on me. See, this is like a computer to me, because that's what the AI would do. Just spamming doesn't work, man. I mean, at least it doesn't work on me. Boom. See that? You don't need a pilot to actually kill them. This is why I have rocket grunts. Nah, too low level. This is unevenly matched. I know. As much as I don't like to fight you guys on this, but it's set by the system, man. So you could see like I'm 40 points ahead. So this is what I like to do. Turret rush. And then with this guy, I don't like the idea of using reserves. Although they're like cheap at the cost of 2 energy costs, no. When you face like really high AIs or really insane whales, what's up, JDZ? Still not sleeping, eh, you guys? It's already like 12:41 a.m. So when you use a reserve and you fight pilots like level 19, level 20. These level 19 and level 20 pilots, they're basically like reserves titans themselves. So it is as good as, you know, deploying down for them to just get destroyed. while waiting, I'm just gonna guess Tuffhunter. It's he wants to hit legend before he goes for bed. But when you have a couple of beers and it's late at night, take a rest, man. You're gonna be there. You know where you are. Yeah, new season. This is the 4th season. I actually sent out feedbacks on my season reward. The rest of the items that I got was crap, and only one epic, which is the sniper ion. So I sent feedback to the developers to, you know, maybe get better rewards for all of us on this new season. Yeah, he had a couple of beers, man. Beers and Titanfall Assault don't mix. And probably that's why he sent the supply depot in the middle of the boneyard. Turning yourself into a whale. Boom. Let them capture it. Because their lives are kind of low, so you can use barrage on them. So for Pyro, the guys to stop Pyros is like Ninja, Boomer, or like Gunner. Never, it's never Ghost or Hollow. You know, you can kill him, you can kill the pilot, but his thermite right there is gonna kill you. You know, as best as you can, try not to send those low HP pilots down. Yes, drones. Thanks, JDZ. Drones are Pyro Sim Ninja's nightmare, especially Sim Ninja's nightmare. Just send this guy right here. Yep. So Pyro, I would say it's quite the worst pilot right now because of drones, or second worst. The worst one to fight high levels, Striker. Don't level up Striker. You're gonna waste your credits, waste your tokens. Yeah. So how many more to go? Let's take a look. Oh. Oh, I'm actually at second. I didn't know that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna hit Legend. Let Turf have a low enjoyment of his number one. I'll just rush out, do my best in the Titan XP. Meanwhile, I'll just do my dailies. So, lesser chance to meet me on the battle. You need to learn how to face Pyro. You gotta distract the Pyro. Make him throw thermite on other people. Do flankings. Oh, it's Turf. I'm like, who's this guy? Where's this ninja come from? He's not asleep yet. Well, oh well. Finally, someone gets to use the EMP. And I thought who this guy was. Ah, the annoying drones. You know, it's okay with the annoying drones that Turd have, because I have already know how to counter him. So you see, do distractions. If they're doing this side, come on man, these guys are overpowered. So I go capture the other side, man. Ah, he noticed it. So I'm just gonna send out again to the other side. For OP characters, here's what you should do. You gotta learn how to protect your characters, okay? See? He actually changed his deck. I know what he's doing. He's trying to nuke my he's trying to do a turret rush on me, which he may win. Seriously, he may win me as long as, you know, he throws a nuke on me. There, he won me. That's a new strategy he did there. It's okay. So at least I get to take a look at what he has. So he didn't have drones earlier on. Well, this deck, it's what I can say from here, it's he took out depot. He used to have depot, he took out depot, he's smart. Because the moment he knew that he was too dependent on the depot. But it's okay. When you show me a deck that you have and I lose, and I'll change my deck. Just gonna let him know. Yes, you can. For a while. Maybe. Not that. Anyways, just okay, for Boomer, guys. Boomer, he's a little bit of an OP deck. To kill Boomer, it's probably Gunner and Gunner with drops. All right, everything has to be drops. I can even use a ghost to take out Boomer with drops. Alright, never go out alone, unless it's probably a boomer with a boomer. Okay, I got a support. I got a message from support because I actually sent out a message regarding the OP deck that... no, not the OP deck, the season rewards that I have, the crappy ones. Eat it. Take me out. And that's where I can take you out for dinner. See that? Let's take a look and experiment who's gonna win. So Reapers are a no-no. Oops. That was a miss. It's okay. Let him take it. Just send out the gunner along with my rocket grunts. Let him have it. Let him have my middle. While I'll just go and do something else later. See, that's the good thing about Ghost. You drop on people and then Ghost just gets invisible. Sometimes you don't have to, you don't really have to keep on always have to keep dropping, keep sending out cards. It's not what it is. And there we go. Okay, let's take a look at what the devs, the developers sent me the message on this, because I actually told them that the rewards were crappy. Alright, so this is what I sent, and yeah, it's just normal stuff. Yeah, because I told them that from global launch till now, I have never received a legendary card anymore. I have heard people, screenshotting them that they got login rewards, that they have legendaries, legendary titans, legendary pilots from their, even for their, what do they call that? Their victory cash. They even got legendaries, but not me, man. So I was asking them if they were restricting my profile. Yeah, like for me, I'm not really streaming, like sending people to, hey man, I'm actually streaming. So usually when I stream, I would like to let the official Titanfall community to, if they want to have a look, they could have a look. Okay, this one is an AI. When we're dealing with AIs, probably a little too. The strategy is like, oh, it's the AI. It's too SOP. So let my pilots go back to Charlie. Just plant my rocket grunts right here. You know, I hate the Arc Bruiser. They like to plant, like lay eggs, and you see that? Got all stunned. I think my rocket grunts is gonna take out Arc Boomer. Yep. So if the Arc Bruiser is able to have attack speed faster, you know, that would be a very good pilot. Everybody dies in Alpha. So while you're doing this thing, you can actually place shield grunts in front. So once the stun from the EMP has actually run out, the turret would actually start shooting the one that's nearest to him. So in this way, you can actually protect your gunner. Yeah, once you're like you know every character that you actually have. You know, it's okay once in a while to lose to a higher level or OP or whale, but you get it, you know, once you are able to master every pilot, every Titan that you have, every burn cards, where to put them, when to put them, you know, you can actually turn the tide over. We have a Pyro, so send out in advance. Sometimes you can learn to gauge what pilots they send out, so you can actually you can actually, you know, in advance, you know, have 2 or 3 steps in advance to have some damage to you know, to give some damage to the pilot that they have. That's a wrong move for me. I actually sent out my ghost to kill the Pyro. I hate those termites. So the places that you should send gunner to are usually like at the top, because gunner has quite a quite good range to take out pilots. Don't send out too near to the to the pilot, especially like Pyro. You just let the gunner burn out. So in regards to Tuffhunter, he has a new strategy. So actually the perfect thing to counter his deck is to change my Titans. Oh, that was a critical. Just send out the soldier. Don't touch the mine. Don't touch the... Yeah, it's full. Move it, move it. Take him out, take him out. I'm just gonna change the deck. Change my Titans for a while, just in case Tuffhunter gets, I get to meet him. So what's the change? So here's what I'm gonna change, because my Strider is too low level. So the range Titan will take his place, would be Ion, and then have Core Ion back onto the deck. Alright, it's either Core Ion or Nuke Atlas, because of the robotic damage that he has. He can deal with his overpowered Titans. Alright, so basically he changed his deck. He's no longer doing point capturing. He's actually doing more of a turret rush, and his turret rush, they're full of EMPs, full of nukes, full of Nuke Atlas. He's full on. He's like 50 to 60% on hellbent on turret rush. You'll do what it takes to stop him. And you see, once you stop him or successfully in defending him, you're just gonna win. Because all of his cards, though they are heavily overpowered, they are costly as well. If I could meet him now, probably could see something. Oops. They're not showing up. it's gonna take some time. When you see things like this happening, the opponent is gonna be an AI, because you'll search for quite some time and probably not really a lot of players, and then you'll place a secondary solution to it. See, it's an AI. The pattern is the same. This is one of the patterns the AI would do. Immediately drop grunts, spam deck. Just clearing out my barrage for the next card. Sometimes you gotta like take a look at this screen right here. What's the next card? So you can actually know and anticipate the moves that you're gonna do, or if you're gonna like these guys are not the guys that I want the other one, so you have to sacrifice the card. All right. Send out the big guys. So when you have the big guys like Core, Ion, Bass is Core Ogre, here's what you should do. Send out the gunner. Let them run, man. Let them run past. I'm just waiting for my EMP. And here's something that you should do. You gotta place the shield grunts in front of the turret, because the closest thing is gunner right now. Yep, there you go. Oh, it's plus 2.5 now. Initially it was plus 50, man. Let me take a look. That's weird, because I had a plus 50 earlier on, and I thought it's plus 2.5 the moment we actually reach legend stages. Yeah, it's okay. think most of our players are in US time, or otherwise they couldn't match me up with a similar division player. Guys, I do not recommend Reapers, even though they are highly destructive, because sometimes they just don't go those places that you want them to go, and they don't capture hard points. Oh, look at that one whole piece of mob just right there. Just set my Ronin at the back so that I could prepare Ion. Alright, love the boost. Oh man, this guy has to come and spoil the fun. Oh yeah, guys, so during this time when you guys are actually preparing for the Titan XP events, as best as you can, try to bring, because only your Titans will gain, the one that you win the battles, the Titans you will only gain the XP. So try your best to bring out Titans like legendary Titans, alright? You know, try not to bring out like normal Striders, because you can get all these normal Striders, rares or epic ones. You can get them in the market. You can get them on the, you know, you can get them in the store, in the cache, but you don't get legendaries, or I would say like 1% of the time. So it would be good that you can bring them out so that you can gain some XP from it. You know, so by then you could have a decent, good level, high level card. All right, are you guys watching this? This is the match. He's not sleeping. This is what he's gonna get for not sleeping. You wanna fight ninja with me? I'll fight ninja with you. I bet he has drones coming up. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, buddy. It's okay because I just captured Charlie, man. Then I'll send in Bravo so that my rocket grunts can take out those drones, those annoying flies, man. Miserable, annoying flies. Take him out. Okay, so this is what I do. This is what his strategy is. Right now his strategy is just to destroy turret, my turret right now. So I'm just gonna take down his Ronin. See, I knew it. He knew what I was doing. So he had his Ronin standby. That's why he EMP'd my gunner. Because I knew he was going for it. So right now, I am just waiting for him to send down his Titan. See that? See that? We're almost there. I know what he's doing. It's just that his cards are very OP. And the funny thing is there's a glitch right now. If you could see that his Nuke Atlas actually walked, whereas it shouldn't be walking. I'm just gonna let him know. Let's just see what do we have in here. Hey, he's here. What? You're streaming as well? Oh, damn, you're watching and telling me. So I'm revealing all my stuff to you, huh? Yes. You got high level cards. So I'm gonna switch my deck. So you're actually winning me technically because you're watching my stream. I knew your steps. It's just that I didn't have those cards. I may just bring back Ronin. Go to sleep, Turf. It's way past your bedtime. No, I didn't nudge your Atlas. I simply just even though if I nudge your Atlas, he shouldn't be walking. Who's that guy? I don't know who Sajor is, but I know he's a player. Yeah, so what happened was it's the level of your Nuke Atlas that wins everything. and with your nuke, with your EMP, I would say yours is really like a 70% to 80% turret rush deck. So if I could prevent that, it would be difficult for you to counter it. Oh, good, man. I mean, we're here to learn from one another, how to get better, how to further understand each pilot and each card and each Titan that you have. And it would be really good, you know, rather than battling. Did you just see that ninja walking around? All right, so yeah, so rather than just battling, you know, mindless AIs, you know, it doesn't matter from which guild we're from. You know, I don't see the guild, you know, who's better or not. I'm just here trying to, you know, help people get better. Whether you're, you know, whether you pay money for it, whether you're a freemium player, it's to get better from where you are, where you were. So I'm just waiting. I don't know what about Guild Wars, man. I mean, I hope to see Guild Wars around. Because I know for Wayland, yep. Yep. You know, friendlies are the best matches to actually test out your true potential. Like everyone is all evenly level, and then we could see if we could win. In fact, you know, being the #1 player, it doesn't mean anything. You know, when everything is all settled at all balance level, we can actually see the true potential of a player. I have quite some losses as well from Ballista Freak, some of my guild members, when we are doing friendlies, you know. No, I sleep. Like I set myself, like right now I'm just setting myself to 7,200. Let you have a taste of #1 right now. And then I'll just do dailies until the Titan XP event. And that's where I will put in more effort. I still, you know, still travel, still go out, you know, still work. It's just that you know, the previous points that I have was because of the Titan, the pilots event. I was grinding for level 18 ninja. That's why you could see the XP points are like I'm 2,000 points or more ahead of Dance. I mean, if you want to battle with me, I'm all good, because this deck is actually customized for you right now. But really, man, I'm just, once I hit 7,200, I'm stopping. because I got some stuff to do. It's in the afternoon right now, so I got some stuff to do in the afternoon. It doesn't really matter. Right. So it doesn't really matter if you could get the number, like which position that you're in right now, because it's really totally bragging rights, man. Because the season reward that I have on the previous one, the best card that I have was just Sniper Ion. Like what? Okay, when you do a YouTube live stream, right, you can plug in earphones. But right now I'm actually using a Bluetooth headset, a wireless Bluetooth headset, to actually do the live stream. So if you want to talk while you stream, you might want to check your settings on your app. All right. But I tell you, it. Yeah, all the consecutive number ones in 3 seasons. I'm actually using just like those driving car headless wireless earpieces to actually chat. But some of the times I use a earphone to actually stream. But I can tell you, it's literally using your left brain and your right brain to actually work out. It's tough. One part you have to train yourself to speak, and you train yourself to play. It's crazy. And maybe that's why I think I would perform better if I fight you without live streaming. Booms, but point captured. Yeah, it's really difficult, man. When you try it for yourself, when you do a live stream and play, it's a totally different feeling. Yeah, man. See you up there, man. You have fun at your wedding. Yeah, man. It's all about the damn ninja. Alright, I'm almost there. Come on. 300 more. You know, meanwhile, guys, if you're watching right now, if you have any questions for me, I'm glad to answer it. Ah, I know now why my trophy wins is at 25. Because it's a non-human player, it's a bot, and then his points are lower than me. So if you win a bot, you get 25 points, but if you lose a bot, you get deducted 50 points. Ouch. Give it to him. This is how we deal with boomers. Arc boomers, no problem. Because arc boomer, you can just simply send a gunner down. Because the slow effect, it doesn't affect human robots. Human players, human pilots, not human players. Just gonna soften the main turret right now. The barrages are bad, really bad for destruction of the main turret. Sorry, because you actually typed a lot. I couldn't see on my chat box. just gonna see, I don't know. Let's walk after EMP, I guess. Yep. Let me think. You are actually forcing me to change my stuff. Currently my ghost level is at level 15. It's high enough to take to kill a level 19, level 20 grenader. You know, and I think it's when it comes to 2 shots, Steam Bruiser, I think that's like 3-4 shots. Yeah, sniper definitely 1 shot, 1 kill from the ghost. I think I found the correct deck to fight you, Tuffhunter, if you're watching. Just gonna test it out. Maybe it's back to my original deck, but then again, I may be wrong, so I might do a little swap in here. Because my drones are not as good as yours. And this is the reason why I don't use drones yet. Yep, because the first shot is always a critical shot. When it's invisible, when it's invisible, you always have a high critical shot in the first, always the first one. And every first one after a capture of the points, it will turn invisible, so she will do a very high oh, guess what we got here? This guy is not sleeping. I'm forcing him to sleep. Gotta get him to sleep. Stroke him to sleep. Speaking of drones, they're here. Goddamn flies. Oh. Close, close, close. Goddamn. Oh, shucks. I'm actually playing on data. Whoops. That's pretty fast. That's a costly EMP. I knew he was coming down. And that was a nuke. And everybody dies. Booms, a reset. Are your fingers trembling right now? Yeah, GG, man. Nothing to say. EMP, brother. GG Tuffhunter, but you know I almost got you, right? Because I failed to stop your second attack of your Ronin, because I know you were dragging it to the main turret, so I knew that. So well, wasn't my energy wasn't high level enough. Damn it, go to sleep, Turf. You know, you would be, I think you would feel even more disappointed when you have a high level deck and you lose to my low level. How would that feel? So yeah, you should actually win, you know. Of course. You're not gonna get a lot from me. Just gonna get 25. 25 just for battling me. But, make sure that you're gonna have a hard time earning or taking those 25 trophies. Where's the explosion? I just figure out what's the strategy. It's not the deck, but it's a strategy to defeat. If you're listening, Tuffhunter, I just found out. I think I know what's the strategy to defeating you. Maybe. Because you have to understand that I am actually trained to fight players higher level than me during the insane AI period. So at least I know I'm getting closer. Ah, this guy again. Did that guy just like do extra shielding for his main turret? Raindrops keep falling on my head. Let it pass. It's not gonna be easy just capturing my stuff. Did you see that Atlas? We're almost there. All right. I don't know if Tuffhunter is watching. I'm just gonna keep quiet. Nice. Well, it's a either or. Too OP. Accidentally set my nuke atlas to just to move over to the secondary turrets. I'm gonna change this thing. Because my drones are severely underpowered. Take a look. What do we have in here? Capturing. Let me take a look. Let's take a look again on his stuff. All right, so let's do it if he's around. Why don't you just go to sleep? Who we got there? Is it an AI? I think it's an AI. Okay, okay. Turf, are you there? If you're there, let's battle. I want to do some, I got a new strategy coming up. Just testing out if it works. Might be an AI right now. Oh, that was a lucky one. Wait for it. So I'm almost there. I think it's a player. Wonder if it's Tuffhunter. Oh, my man, my teammate. Ballista Freak is a very good mine user. When I did a friendly battle against him, I lost him. Whoa, that was a close one. No ninja. Sounds like a player. Oh, an AI. Oh, we got a ghost in the house. You could see here if it's a level 15 ghost, just 2 shots to take out a striker. This is one of the reasons why I say please do not level up your striker. Like even low level pilots like Ghost is not afraid of a striker. LOL, they just took out my pilot. Is that like a human player or what? Feels like a human player, man. Oh, that's a bot. But the bot did well in doing using the EMP on the turret. Let me just take a look. Hunter, it's doing well. Yeah, guys. Just in case Tuffhunter is streaming right now and watching my stuff, got something surprise and secret for him. Because I was while battling with all these battles, that I was thinking about how to, you know, the other side of my mind was thinking about how to actually take him out, and I think I found the thing to take him out, but it's gonna be a huge sacrifice. I wonder what card should I sacrifice, and I hope that I have the level high enough, because his levels are just too high right now. Too many cash you got there, huh, Tuffhunter? Romeo. Just for your info, Romeo is the guild leader of War Machines, and Nisbar, the whale, it's inside. He's there. Alright, I haven't seen Nisbar for a while. Not sure if he's legit or not. So I really hope he's a legit whale, not a hacker. He's wasting his energy by deploying Reapers. And of all the places, Reapers shouldn't be deployed too close to the pilots. Yeah, I know the level cap, but then in such a short time he could get, like, in 12 hours to, you know, to level 18, a level 18 ninja, a level 18 boomer. It's crazy. I shall send my ninja decoy out so that he could concentrate on his point capturing, but I think I'm just gonna win in point capturing because of alpha. Let's get back to the replay. We'll just take a look at Romeo's deck, what level he has. 15, 15, 14, and then 15, 15. See, level 15 drones. Right now, I take out my sniper specters because they're too slow and easily being taken out by ninjas, by mines. Dance from Big Easy uses mines. So it was through one of the match and I realized that no, I gotta take out my sniper specters. Again. He's afraid. Reminds me of the brain bug. It's afraid. Wait for it. Wait for it. This is the place that he should be landing. Oh, did you see Gunner's life after eating 3 rocket launches? One more. One more. Nah. Ouch, 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 ouch. Thank you for the shielding. Oops. Speak of the devil, the shooting went out. Like things like this, you gotta be sneaky. Especially Romeo has an overpowering deck than mine. My ghost will do the job for Bravo. Nope. So you gotta send down help. Ah, look at what we got here. Everybody freeze, except those drones. Ouch. Just one more. He's really hanging on that. Hellbent on but I still got Charlie, brother. It's gotten better. So we are short of 123. $123 more. It's about 5 more matches. Alright, it's a bot. Ouch. Ouch. And one more. The thing about strategy is about fighting overpowering players. It's don't send out your trump card so fast. You actually notice that I didn't send out my ninja. Unless I have to do that absolutely necessary. So what I'm doing right now, since I am like 50 points ahead, I'm gonna let the Atlas pass me, send out all the Titans and go for the kill. Don't even have TMP yet. Yes, we are less than 100 points. Four more battles. Four more battles, and I'll just take a rest for the whole day and prepare myself for the Titan XP event in the coming days. Because I'm not a pay-to-win player. I'm more like I'll take a look at the bundle and see if it's worth it. And those of you listening right now, you have seen the mystery bundle, like 100 tokens, and you may have a chance to get the drones. Please do not get that. You can get drones at the market. You wouldn't want to spend 100 tokens for that. Drones are rare, and you can get the rare drones for 50 coins. 5 drones for 50 coins, and then it goes up. With the amount of money, it's worth more than just 100 tokens, man. You could have just saved your 100 tokens, save it for Titanic catch, or even save it for changing of the credits, tokens to credits. I hate those mines. We could sacrifice the ninja. Oh, check out the annoying smoke strider. See that? This is why I do not like minions at all. Oh, sorry. I mean reserve titans, not minions, but they do look like minions. All the yellow. Three more. Time to open up my 2-hour victory cache, which is still like a normal cache. I'm not as lucky as you guys. You guys get legendaries in them. Ever since global, I only got all this normal cache. I wonder if it's gonna be a player. I don't hear anyone screaming in the back, man. Oh, what's that? The fan. Come on, take out 3-1. 3. Oh, man. Nice. Of course, you should be like doing turret rush right now. You should be like with the level of nuke Atlas you had and nuke and EMP. You know, if you don't do turret rush, I would say it's a waste. Get some personal achievement for turret rush. But I haven't seen Nisbar around. You know, wait, I don't know if he's a legit player or a hacker, but I haven't seen him around. He's really inactive right now. So if you get to meet him, that's a totally different level. Guaranteed. I mean, Turf, if you have seen the video that I fought him when he had a level 18 deck. That's crazy. The amount of oil barrels he has to sell. Look at all this bunch of people. For Romeo, Romeo's point capturing is kind of he still needs some work on his point capturing. Because your deck it's yeah, he might be a Saudi prince, man. Who knows? We will know if we see his name again in the leaderboards, because I actually submitted a feedback to the developers to do some investigation on Nizbar, because in 12 hours a jump from level 16 to level 18 is crazy. So, but you know, because of privacy issues, they can't reveal to me if Nizbar it's a hack or a legit player. But what they can do, but what we know that if we are right, is if we do see him in the leaderboards, that's the Saudi prince, man. If we don't see him anymore, you know, he might be, you know, a hack. But seriously, guys, if you spend too much money on this leveling up and just leveling up, yeah, I mean, true enough, you will actually win a lot of battles, Tuffhunter. But once you know that it's just high level of playing, you don't really find meaning anymore. You know, you don't need to grind. You don't need to participate in any of the events. If Nizba is truly a whale, then probably he don't find this game fun anymore because he kept winning. Nobody wants to play with him. Probably sees him and just close the app, leave the game. There's no need for him to grind, no need for him to participate. This is one of the things that I hate. I hate playing with my own players, because either of us is gonna lose trophies. I'm just gonna test out if I could do it without Ninja. Oh crap. Made a wrong move. I'm just gonna, you know, sometimes I like to challenge myself, like going handicap. And then see if I could win players without having the reliance of Ninja. I mean, it's more fun that way when you challenge yourself than to not do anything. Too much reliance on a certain card will actually be our downfall, because they're like drugs. You become too dependent on a certain card. Yeah, so I try my best not to be too dependent on Ninja. It's like I can't live without Ninja. Gotcha. Not before you take down my gunner! Okay, I think for one of our guys, we really need the ninja. Right. Rare ion. Oh, my core ion, right? The one in blue, core ion. It's okay, because I handicapped myself. Let's go take a look. Not the core. Oh, alright, the purple one. The purple one. Let's take a look at the purple one that I have. There you go. What about the smoke? Let me see. It's not about the thing about the ion. I chose ion over smoke is because it does area, like a straight line area damage. Whoever's in the line of fire is able to actually take out pilots, titans, or burn cards. That is why I choose the ion, although the attack power is lesser. Yes, and much more HP. I'm not gonna give you some ideas to actually change your smoke strider to ion, right? Anyways, I think I may found the deck to actually defeat you, Turf, but I'm not gonna show you today. Keep that in suspense for you. But it's definitely gonna be a big sacrifice. And also I need to see if that guy, it's his level, if it's high enough. So two more, and we are going offline. Well, you got tokens, you can convert them, try to save up your tokens for save up your tokens to credit, to change to credits, man. Especially 100,000 credits. I just did mine. Like for real, the AI just shot the upfall onto the wall. Maybe I'll be better when I don't live stream, talk, and battle Tuffhunter at the same time. Yeah, I think you'll probably be using Nuke Atlas for quite some time. You know, you wouldn't want to waste your high level nuke. But I'll just take my time to purchase the Nuke Atlas as and when the market comes out, or any other victory cash that I have, and hopefully in login rewards. Wait, what? I'm at 7-1. Alright, 3 more because I lost my match to Preston earlier. Let's take a look. I'm at 946. That's one of my personal achievements. I hope I can hit 1,000 turret rush. So I'm like 54 more. Next opponent is definitely an AI. So Tuffhunter, if you're watching, the way that I deploy these cards out is definitely not for you. It's gonna be something different the way that I... What's over 9,000? I don't know what you're talking about. What 9,000? Well, you got a good deck. I mean, for this season, you may get first if your points are high enough. Oh, alright, Dragon Ball Z. Yes, and it's over 9,000. Yes. All good, man. It's like, I think it's like 3 a.m. right now. Come on, take out a sniper fast. Otherwise it's gonna be one. Oh, that hurt. Yep. I think your clan, I think Big Easy, those Gator guys, they're actually gearing up for Titan XP event. Like, they're so quiet right now. They're just waiting, sitting like a deadlock, like a gator, and then striking once the opportunity strikes, you know. But good job on the last event, you guys working as a team, hitting yep. That's what I know you guys were doing. I think the Gator Guild, they're all, I think majority of you guys are all US time. Because Wayland, it's more like an all-day operating guild where you know we have all different time zones. Yeah, East Coast is. I mean, is Hurricane Irma. It's in the east, right? I hope those guys are doing fine. Who's okay? All right. Yeah, but I hope. What, really? Where's the Raging Cajun from? Yeah, I think it's you know, to all the players out there, stay safe. Gaming isn't about everything. Your safety is. Wow. Yeah, well, because I've seen some of the videos they were doing. What's the difference between a category from 1 all the way to 5? Even at category 3, it's already crazy. So anyone that's in the area, take care of yourselves. You know, you can game and win another day. Okay, so this is gonna be the last match that I'm gonna have, and I'll be at 7,200, and that's where I'm gonna take a rest and be done for the day. So in this next match, hopefully I will get to meet a player, but not you, Tuffhunter. It's an AI. Hey, no, not necessary. Maybe a player. Last match. Oh God, why? You know what? I hate you, man. It's like my last match and you gotta do that? You gotta do that, huh? Are you listening to me on my stream? You gotta do that? I hate you, man. Like, really? Thanks for not letting me go, huh? Just can't let go, huh? But, you know, yeah, nice. Nice one. You just have to be careful what you wish for. I hate you, man. And when I'm just like gonna be over with everything and then now you have to join in. You said you were not gonna play. Damn it. So where's the deck? So you got me in training grounds, but not yet boneyard, right? Oh come on, my core iron just missed. Right there it is. I'm like, what? You just walked away? Can't touch this, Tuffhunter. Can't touch this. Not today. Your strategy is just on small maps. It's not on big maps. That is your punishment. I get 50. See that? See that? When you are already winning, it's just like you're in a casino. You're already winning like big bucks. You refuse to hold, and you will lose everything away. But anyways, it's a good game, Tuffhunter, and those of you, oh my God, that's 9 people watching. Those of you just watch, thank you for staying with me. It's an honor live streaming, and I hope you guys actually learn something from this stream, the strategies and tactics that I actually have, and I will be actually streaming in the Titan XP event. Yeah, and then most of the time, the rest of the times when I'm doing my dailies, if I spot any videos that's like that's a new strategy, something new that I actually learned, I probably upload it to YouTube so that you guys can actually learn something out of it. Or anything, you can just leave at the comments below. If you have a deck, you know, you would like to actually ask me, you can ask me while I live stream, or you can actually ask me in the comments below that what deck do you have, what deck you're actually using right now, and what are all the pilots that you actually have, so you can lay them down. I can actually give you some advice and some strategies, so at least you can move up from where your current division is by a little bit. Yeah, so I'm happy to actually help you, and most of all, I'll be leaving the Discord, the official Titanfall Assault Discord channel, on my description link below, which I will be typing later, and you guys can actually join in. These guys are fun. There's a lot of things that you can learn, a lot of deck help strategies, you know, and hope to see you inside. All right, so till we see each other again, happy battling, and I hope that you guys have a good day, good afternoon, and good night.